All right, so it sounds like a victory lap here for President Trump. Of course, when we look back at what's been happening over the last month, the January 6th siege at the Capitol was a real turning point. Trump has now been impeached for a second time. He's been banned from major social media companies and their platforms. He's been cut off from corporate partnerships as well. But you have more than 70 million people who voted for him. How influential will he be on and within the Republican Party?
Well, you mentioned the Capitol riot, and that I think is a major game changer. I mean, I think before January 6th, it really looked like Trump would remain a major force in the Republican Party and in national politics going forward, both through his fundraising and by sort of being a kingmaker to GOP candidates that would need to abide by, his policies to kind of draw his following and his, live off the amazing loyalty that he's found amongst the people who support him. There was a Pew poll that recently came out that talked about 68% of Americans don't want Trump now to be a major political figure going forward, and that's in the aftermath of what happened at the Capitol on January 6th. So that could have really resulted in a sea change. What we still don't know yet is how long those effects will last. So, if you think about in the immediate aftermath of the election on November 3rd, the Trump campaign was able to raise another $200 million to help fund what they were calling their legal fight against the election results. So there is a huge well of pent-up sort of emotion amongst his followers that if he can figure out how to tap into that, even without the megaphones that he's had within reach in terms of social media, there is still a substantial amount of desire to follow him, desire to listen to him. And I think, as I said, before January 6th, it sort of seemed like he had a place going forward in national politics regardless, but whether or not that is able to come through the other side of those events, we'll have to see.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.